Hey everybody, this is Rydo, and we are back with another episode of The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. Let's get into it. So we are plotting to assassinate the king. Guess I shouldn't say that out loud amongst all his soldiers. But even some of his soldiers apparently don't want him around anymore. He's gone quite mad. How can we work our way around? Jump over the cart. There we go.
Come through. Crawl back under your rock.
So we're gonna talk to this soldier, Gregor.
Looking for Gregor.
You found him? Who are you?
Geralt of Rivia. Dijkstra sent me.
Been expecting someone.
He lost
Let's
his
take a
helmet.
walk.
What was the deal with that?
Nice job decorating your guard post.
By orders of our gracious and merciful ruler, the good king.
What was their crime?
One on the right's a peller from a village nearby. Gave some bloke the wrong advice. Bloke's mates informed on him.
Notice his helmet
Neighbour
magically
held a
came
grudge
back.
against the one on the left. Accused him of witchcraft.
Just humans at each other's throats. That's not Radovid's fault.
Who do you think set down the laws that mean folk hanged for such offences?
Seem to have lost all respect for the king. Why serve him?
What am I to do? I was born a Redanian. I won't desert. Besides, I enlisted when Vizimir was still on the throne. Now that was a good king, wise and just. Radovid's something else. He's got war on the brain. And I don't want Redania to look anything like that.
Let's talk. Must know why I'm here.
Take it it's about our cobbler friend. Yeah, he came through here on his way out. Didn't come back though. Patrol went out yesterday, reported an abandoned cart a ways off the road. Aimed to go out there, see if it's his. Couldn't get away.
Thanks. Good enough to start with. Farewell.
Hold on. You got a pass? Won't get back through without one.
Yeah, I got one.
Alright, good luck.
Thanks. See ya.
I got one. I have dozens. I have like 3 of them. So dozens is an exaggeration, but I really do have like 3 of these of those passes. Letters of safe passage. Can't jump. Come on, let me through. Go over to this board. I've exhausted some of these boards to the point where there's nothing on them. But some of them still give me these things, letters. But it's not like I can read them or they give me points of interest or anything like that. I imagine they're just duplicates of the few question marks that are left in the game. And once I get all the question marks cleared off and such, I'm betting then that will be the end. Let's see. Old sheepskins. We're trying to find the shoemaker's wagon. That's what a cobbler is a shoemaker.
Cart doesn't look damaged. Strange. Need to look around. Might find something.
Any more wolves? There we go. programmed. Let's see, we saw
A
this.
shoe. Something tells me I'm on the right trail. Signs of a scuffle. Somebody got knocked out, dragged off.
Alright, so follow the shoes. How many shoes?
Wonder where its wearer is. A shoe. Something tells me I'm on the right trail.
Okay, we've already seen more than 2 pairs of shoes, so either this is going to be a 1,000-footed cobbler, or he's just, they were carrying a bag full of shoes, and dropping some every now and then. That doesn't make a lot of sense. You think you'd know something as big as a shoe, as several of them being dropped. Feels like a trap. So Diane.
What's he doing here?
A rock shoe.
Greetings.
Away go with you go. You did pick me.
I can see that. Just wondering how those shoes has wound up here.
Here you did grow. Like the mushroom.
Shoes don't sprout from the ground. You see who left them behind here?
Speak no wrong. Oh, anger gets Og and Pog.
Og and Pog. Those your friends?
Finderinger's great Og Pog. Human finder on big suited cart. Suited big like so.
What did they do to this human?
Og Pog man's cover to take. They're over.
Do you eat him?
Nah, no. Body man's, stringy man's, blah. Augie make man's suited make. Frog, pog and rog suited make.
So they're making the shoemaker make shoes for them.
You even need shoes?
Suited on humans is it. Suited once og, pog and rog. Big lords trollers be. Like humans is.
Okay.
So long. Troll cave must be nearby.
Suppose I could just kill him if I wanted to, but I don't see a real reason. I think we've been in this cave before. Look, yes we have. There's inventory places we've searched many episodes ago. But this is a very familiar cave. And now it's getting reused. So pretty much me bothering to come and see it the first time was a waste of time. I don't think it's a complete waste of time though. Because I'm sure there's plenty of those question marks that aren't going to get reused. But yep, this cave is...
Taller? Should have known. Who better to teach trolls how to cuss?
Geralt, my mod, been bloody years.
This hole.
Relax, Og. This bugger's an old friend of mine.
Bugger Fredo, go! A wheeze in soup throw.
I'd make for an awfully veiny morsel.
Right, true that. Just look at the plowing bastard. Naught but skin and bones. Well, gentle trolls, high time I travelled on. You, practice what I taught you. Give you a fucking exam next time I come through.
Can't let no go. Tell her sit. Sit ass down. Tell her suck cock shoesies make.
I can see you've made friends, but Taller needs to come with me.
Blood nowhere Tyler go. Tyler shoeses makes.
But I need him.
Tyler's here stay. You shoeses got. Og shoeses got not. Rug got not. Pug got not. Tyler shoeses make. Tyler go.
Need him for a minute, no more. He'll be back.
Now let's all stay calm. Taller will be back. He just needs to come with me. We'll, get some leather for your shoes.
Listen to Geralt. He's telling the plowing truth. Look at your feet. They're fucking mammoth. Need a damn bale of leather to make shoes for them. Understand? Me and Geralt will get some cocksucking leather. Then I'll come back and make your blasted shoes for you.
Shoeses pug for? And rug for?
2 pairs for each of you gnarl pricks.
Tyler go. But back come must.
Knew you buggers were good mates. Sit tight. Be back in a bit. Gotta admit, you haven't got your fault. Ever thought of having children?
Children aren't trolls, and vice versa. Besides, witches are sterile.
Ah, you've not changed a bit. Still tart as rotting rhubarb. Just happened to be passing through? Or did someone send you to find me?
Roach and Dijkstra.
Ah, mean they've not forgotten me. That's nice. Though I am grateful you came to get me, Geralt. Must have a lot on your mind. All those monsters to kill.
Heard you 3 are planning to do some killing of your own.
Huh? I tell you, clowns.
Kinda. Didn't offer any details, though. Maybe you'd be willing. Gesture of gratitude?
Sorry, mate. If they were mum, I've got to be mum.
Be that way. How'd you even wind up out here? Nilfgaard-occupied land now.
You saying the black ones have no use for cobblers?
Probably brought their own.
Brought fuck all, as I see it. Amateurs in uniform. And you'll not find a better cobbler than Tala anywhere in the north.
Yeah, right.
You doubt me?
You're a spy, and you're working with Roach and Dijkstra now. Doubt you went out there to fix Nilfgaardian boots.
Ah, I see you've thought about this. I admit it. Cobbler act's my cover. Who takes an interest in cobblers? No one. You sit there, doing your work, hammering on that sole, and blokes beside you talk. Bollocks, mostly. But sometimes they say something interesting.
Like?
That's all I'm willing to say. Thanks again, Geralt. I'll take it from here. And I'll be sure to tell Roach and Dijkstra how you buggered Organis mates sideways. As I see it, they'll be so impressed they'll shit themselves.
Tell me, you were a fence in Vizima. How'd you become a cobbler?
Pick the least suspicious profession. The fence thing, shite cover. Pissed too many folk off. I didn't need the attention. Sort about being an innkeep. You meet a lot of folk, you know. Tossers, mostly. But willing to talk about all sorts of things. Problem is, you're tied down like a mutt on a chain. One and the same yard all the time.
Whereas a cobbler travels everywhere.
Better believe it. Even cobbled together this fancy rolling stall.
Lovely.
Bloody bullseye. I've made a small fortune out of it since the war started. Those pricks in uniform are always marching. Know what happens when their cocksucking boots disintegrate? Their feet bleed, blister up. Not a soldier out there wouldn't sell his mother for a comfy pair of combat boots.
I'm really sad that I'm not gonna get to see the trolls in boots. I really did want to see what that looked like.
So what'll you do now?
What do you mean? Head back to Novigrad. Dijkstra, Roach and I have got a master plan to set in motion.
I'll ask again. Details.
Forgive me, mate, I plough in calm. See, were it just up to me, I'd spill it loud and proud. You're trustworthy like no one else I know. But I'm not on my own, so bloomin' unilateral decisions are out of the question. Trap stays shut, I'm afraid.
Right. Gotcha. So long, Toller. And good luck.
Oh, I can bloody use it. Radovid's one crafty all with a clap. But we'll figure a way round that twat. Soon the whole bloody North will be blathering about how he got fucked.
Careful it's not also blathering about 3 assassins, drawn and quartered.
Fear not, Geralt. We know what we're doing. Farewell.
A deadly plot. Complete. So, I'm wondering if I get just 5 experience points for a certain quest, it's because I chose the wrong things and ended the quest. I suppose that's possible. I think we could talk to the White Lady, but I think it would be too difficult, and we can't do anything else. And I feel like a lot of the contracts that we've completed could have been completed in multiple ways. I think they kind of have a high bar for you to actually fail, and if you just do it one of the possible outcomes that's somewhat good, they say it's completed. Or even if you end the story short of as far as it could go. But we have no more secondary quests. So the play's the thing, the main story is what we should do next, and then if that doesn't unlock any more quests, we're gonna go to Destination Skellige, which we've had for a long time as a quest. We'll run this way to the Hangman's Tree. I'm kind of disappointed about that. I could have probably even given him enough leather to make the boots for the trolls. Maybe I should have fought him. 3 troll hearts probably would have been a pretty good score. It's not like we fight trolls all the time. So where are we going now? Back to the Bard Lady Priscilla. Still trying to get Dandelion out of jail. We've been working on that for a long time too. I kind of understand that we're never gonna, that near the last like 5 minutes of the game we'll probably run into Ciri. But I am a little surprised that we haven't run into Dandelion. Yeah. Let's go into our alchemy section. See if we can make a white gold. We're short on Redanian herbal. And I can't make anything else. So let's talk to this guy.
What have you got there?
Let's see. Does he have any Redanian herbal? No, he doesn't. Will he buy anything of value? No, he won't. I can sell raw meat and Evalance and this unfinished book, I need to read that. And just keep all this material. Let's see. Yeah, I don't think he has anything worth selling. And Demetrium shackles. Interesting. I had some of that earlier.
So long.
I had some shackles like that before. When did I pick up another pair? So we were looking for unfinished book. Where do these books... Where would they get placed? What order are they in? Dandelion's Planner. Ladies of the Wood. Letter. Hendrick's Notes. Interrogation Report. Are they more this way? So I'm looking for the unfinished book in this whole pile of books. If I sell all the books, then every time I pick up a book, I would pretty much have to read it and sell it again. And I wouldn't really know if I've ever read or not. And then I wouldn't ever have the opportunity to actually read these books if I really do need to read them and know the knowledge inside of them. And not just pretend like I'm reading them. There we go. So I read that book. It didn't help me one bit. Alright. Let's go over to this guy.
Welcome.
Show me your wares.
What have you got there?
It's got a whole bunch of books and a whole bunch of Redanian Orbital. What can we sell? Nothing.
So long.
But I can go over here and sell some weapons.
Top notch.
So this is actually a pretty good
Show me what you have
area.
in stock.
You have an herbalist, weapon guy. Let's see. Why do I have such a low? Well, I can't use it. That's probably why. Sell, 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 sell. Sell that one. Those gloves are medium armor, but they would work better. Could repair. Not sure I really need to, and I could dismantle things. Probably need to just sell some things. He doesn't want to buy them. Interesting. So I think that's gonna solve the problem. I could spend a little bit of crowns crafting items. I don't think that's super helpful.
So long.
So let's stay out of the shop as much as we can.
Built for thieves, fools, and murderers.
And
The thinking customer.
bump into these people. Grab all of those. Might as well. And then this map is a little confusing. Yeah, that's kind of cool. The Gwent cards are just sitting there on the desk, on the table. I believe she is in this
I think I'm
room.
in love.
Yep. So let's telepathy.
Think I know how to free Dandelion. Got a plan, but we need Dudu. Gotta find him.
This plan? What is it?
Our Doppler friend will assume Menga's form. Order Dandelion move to Oxenfurt. We can grab him on the way.
Brilliant. But how do you aim to find Dudu?
You're his friend. Any idea where he might be hiding?
With a Doppler, the question's never where, but as whom? In the past, facing trouble, he'd disappear, then reappear on the morrow with someone else. But this time he hasn't returned.
Known Dudu long.
I know this might sound strange, but I can't be sure. It seems he'd been circling me for some time in various forms, trying to attract my attention.
Can't blame him for making the effort.
Thank you. I failed to notice him at first. Then he decided to shoot the moon, assume Dandelion's form.
What tipped you off? How do you know it wasn't Dandelion? Dudu not much of a singer.
No. He simply spoke about something other than himself.
So Dudu is the Doppler. I didn't realize that.
We need to convince Dudu to reveal himself. Any friends we could leave a message with, someone he trusts.
Dandelion? Irina Renard's troupe, that's all really. Not certain he was friendly with anyone else. Spent dawn till dusk with the troupe, on stage or in the crowd.
So he liked going to the mummings.
Yes, I'm actually surprised he didn't come to us after it all happened. He certainly could have counted on the Foxen's help.
So if these mummers are ready to help,
We need only mention Dudu. Irina and company are deeply indebted to him.
Dudu and the mummers, how'd they meet?
That was my doing. Some opening night. Maxim lay comatose in his wardrobe, drunk as an otter. I thought of Dudu. Hard to imagine a better actor than a Doppler.
And Dudu revealed himself to them just like that?
I didn't think it wise to tell anyone. But Dudu and Irina took to each other completely and right away. He fell so hopelessly in love with the theatre.
That he started performing with you?
Yeah. Now Irina feels terribly guilty. They let him put himself in danger. She can't forgive herself.
Maybe we could use a play. You know, work a message to Dudu into something. Lure him out of hiding that way.
Not a bad idea, but I doubt a few lines would suffice. Besides, do you really think Dudu whiles away his days attending mummings he knows by heart?
So what do you suggest?
We must write an entire new play. From scratch. Something grand. Something that will grab Dudu's attention. So most importantly, it must have a splendid title. It must be the talk of the town. If you wish, we can start on it right away.
Not sure I'm cut out to write a play. Maybe you're better off doing this on your own.
It's sure to go quicker if you help me. You'll see, we'll have a grand time together.
Interesting, okay. Let's write a
Alright.
play.
Guess we can start writing the play.
Any ideas for the plot?
Actually, I was hoping...
The key is to convince Dudu that he can rely on you, and that we wish to free Dandelion. The message must be clear, though naturally woven into the play's dramaturgical essence, meaning we need an appropriate dramatic structure. Following along?
Not entirely.
Not entirely.
Tough. You'll need to pick it up as we go along. There's no time to explain everything to you. Now to find the proper expressive form for our content. A gripping, contemporary story, that would be best. Perhaps about the condottieri of Povis. I know. Lorenzo Molla. A tale of a handsome but ruthless bandit, and the Doppler who manages to fool him. But now the Doppler must hide, and can only count on the help of his friend, who's a witcher, who in turn is prepared to do anything to save his no, better, his beloved. What do you think?
Sounds great.
Really think so? Lorenzo Molla. Yeah. Or perhaps not. Wait, I've got it! We shall stage a story of the Urchin of Erlenwald. Secret lovers, their betrothal, a curse, a cruel queen, bells sounding midnight.
But
At which point he reveals his face. He's a monster, there to steal Princess Pavere. They want him dead, but at that instant a witcher steps in. And everything ends splendidly. So it's settled, yeah? You wish to say something?
Do I get a say in
will I get a say in any of this, or have you decided everything already?
Why are you cross? It's the nature of the creative process. We toss around ideas and choose the best ones.
Meaning yours.
Okay.
You must admit I'm better acquainted with the theatre.
Okay.
Naturally, you'll play a part in shaping this play. Contribute to the work as a whole. Dandelion will explain how it works later.
We need a good title. Venture to say that's more important than the story itself.
I've some ideas. Perhaps you can choose.
Gonna consider my opinion this time?
Of course. We're partners in this. I'm just in charge. I've two really good ones. The Doppler's Salvation and A Changeling Rescued or the Witch's Triumph. Which do you prefer?
A Doppler's Salvation, a Changeling Rescued, or the Witcher's Triumph. Does it really matter? Is this gonna really change the game any?
A Changeling Rescued, or the Witcher's Triumph. Really emphasizes the message we're trying to get across. Just one problem. No Dopplers in that story. Just a princess and a cursed urchin.
Nothing simpler. We need merely swap the Doppler in for the urchin. The message, that's what's important. A witcher arrives and saves the Doppler. Got it?
Alright. So it's a comedy.
I was thinking more along dramatic lines. But if you prefer something lighter... Listen, merely decide and I'll get to work.
Make it... Go with hers. She's the expert.
You're right. A drama'd be better.
Very well. I must get to work. While you must pick a corner. Sit down, read silently, or just think. All right?
Fine, since you don't need help with the writing.
Geralt, wait. A rhyme for Witcher?
Did Itcher?
Just keep quiet. Done. I could make a small masterpiece of this had I a bit more time, but...
We're fresh out of that. The hidden message to Dudu. What did you weave in?
Hidden message?
You were gonna work something in, like come to the Kingfisher at dawn, or...
That wouldn't be in keeping with the tone of the play, not at all.
You wrote it to contact Dudu. That was the purpose. Fine. So how do you see this working?
I don't know. I was counting on recognizing him by his scar. Or just improvising. Shall we worry about that later? First, you must take the script to Madame Irina. Sure you know where to find her? The troupe performs in the butcher's yard off the main square.
Join us later. See ya.
Would we get different plays for all of that, or was that just one of those all roads lead to Rome type conversations where it didn't matter what you said or how you said it?
got so fucked up once, blood came out the ears.
Oh, great, that's so cool.
Work our way through this building, and out we go,
Eternal fire, why me?
so we can run a little bit faster. Always be running in games. There we go. This is the place, let me in.
This where Madame Marina's troupe performs?
Yeah, but you can only enter with a ticket. There's no performance now. Mamas are just rehearsing. Process is interesting to observe, though. So, want a ticket?
No performance. Said so yourself.
You can still get a ticket. What'll it be? Need a ticket?
Sure, whatever.
Yeah, one.
Here. Just stay out of sight, eh? Awful bashful, these mamas in rehearsal.
50 crowns is kind of a lot, actually, for a ticket.
As they say, a bard must be
And let's see, let's find Madame Marina.
It simply needs more fire.
Here she is.
Madame Marina, can we talk?
Geralt of Rivia, Dandelion's told us so much about you. Is he with you?
No, but I hope to bring him back soon. Here to talk about Dudu.
Let's speak in my quarters at the back of the theatre. We'll be undisturbed there. How can I help? We've not seen Dandelion or Dudu recently.
Dandelion's in trouble.
That much I guessed, though I am curious how serious it is. Did he seduce a powerful man's wife and go into hiding? Or did he write an offensive couplet about the priests of the eternal fire?
Worse. Lots. I'm gonna try to help him. Gotta contact Dudu first.
But he's disappeared as well.
Have a plan to lure him out of hiding, but I need your help. Can I count on you?
Naturally, but what can we possibly do?
Let's put
I
on a
want to
play.
stage a play. Something that'll really draw the crowds.
I see. And you hope it'll get Dudu's attention as well, draw him here. So it must be an entirely new play? And who will write it?
Priscilla, actually. She's done writing it. Tells the story of a witcher who rescues a Doppler from certain death.
Sounds interesting. I'll gladly have a glance. But first we must think about getting the word out and organizing some protection. Ushers. Would you mind tending to these matters?
Why the ushers?
Think we need ushers? A play about Dopplers could be controversial, but are ushers absolutely necessary?
Can't be sure if you've attended many performances, but Novigrad crowds can be particularly difficult.
Rotten apples, tomatoes, eggs, that sort of thing?
Axes, butcher's knives, and bricks, actually.
All right,
Okay.
no anyone appropriate.
Try the dogs, perhaps. You're bound to find some men willing to do any work for a few crowns.
How can I help you spread the word about the premiere?
Well, we'd like all the city to hear about it, so we must clearly talk to the Puffins.
Who are the Puffins?
Street artists. Get them to announce the premiere, and even the muscles on the harbour piling will hear about it.
Where'll I find them?
They did occupy some rooms in the Bits in a townhouse, but I can't be sure they're still there. I've not seen them in the streets lately. They may very well have hung up their body hose.
See if I can find them, and if they'll work for us. Thanks for helping. I'll come back once I've found some ushers.
See you then.
Alright. Where am I? Well, just around the side here.
On your way? Or will you stay longer?
Head to the dock,
It's far safer with you around.
or recruit jugglers. Let's see. Jugglers are that way, and the docks are this way, so Either way we go, we end up walking the exact opposite direction. Is there a quicker way out?
Don't know who you're looking for, but you won't find it. You're late to the bass, so slap me the mug to the working man.
La 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 la. It never rains, does it?
Guess I could have probably just snuck my way in there and saved myself 50 crowns.
So, how you go with this thing? Oh, there must be order. One of your own business when suddenly up he comes.
Somebody's chasing me. Oh well. Probably just a mugger. The Puffins present. That's a new one.
Nice tune. Damn sad, though.
Then it successfully conveys my mood. What do you seek here?
Looking for the Puffins. Have I found them?
We've no coin. Leave us be.
Think there's been a mistake.
Sorry. Thought our landlord had hired another thug to collect from us.
Another thug? Flattered. Thanks.
Forgive us. You look threatening, and we've had our share of trouble lately.
Nisa's on edge these days. We all are.
Don't want any coin from you. In fact, I'm willing to pay you, provided you agree to get the word out about Madame Irina's new play.
Oh, afraid that's impossible. Ever since we premiered our fateful ballad about Holy Hemelfart, who his faith ignores, gorges himself, diddles old whores, Fatso's gang has been harassing us incessantly.
Fatso's gang?
Common thugs in the church's pay. City's full of gangs like that now.
They threatened me, sir. Said they'd round off her pointy ears with a carving knife.
They don't let us perform. Chase away spectators, destroy our instruments. Lately they've taken to lurking outside our home. We're at wit's end, no clue what to do.
They harm any of you?
No, not yet. But it's merely a question of time.
Nisa overheard talking about setting fire to something.
All right. Say I get Fatso and his boys to leave you alone. Will you publicize Irina's play then?
Of course! But you shan't find it easy. There's no talking to that lot.
I'm not a great talker anyway.
Get rid of the thugs lurking around. I can do that. There's some thugs.
You say it again.
I didn't say nothing.
Not enough, he's a heron.
So you're the ones.
Oi, Fatso, look what we got here. Is it just me, or you got cat eyes?
Right, he does. Stray cat must have fucked his mum.
Now, what you doing in the city of eternal fire, cat shit?
Leave the Puffins alone.
Worms that insulted Hierarch Hemelfart, called him an whoremonger. I'd sooner snuff out the holy flame itself.
Tell them fucking poets to come down here. Shove their fruits up their blaspheming arseholes.
Yeah, to play a different tune then, every time they fought.
Yeah, I don't want to spend another 50 crowns.
Leave the Puffins alone.
Aye, we will. Alone.
What the hell?
Black magic. He's a fucking witch. Get him!
Darn it, doesn't always work. Oh well, I wasn't gonna bribe him anyway.
Kill him! All right, enough. Damn it, enough.
Ah, what a sight! You really showed them. 1-2 over the back, then pow, right in the noggin.
I'll finally be able to leave my home without hiding beneath a hood. Thank you very much.
Come on, it was nothing.
Aye, it was something, all right.
Who's this guy in the
I don't
background?
think you've forgotten our promise. We'll strip our voices ragged praising Arena's new play.
How much will I owe you?
Not a copper. Helped us out. See no reason why we shouldn't help you. Get half of town to come to the play. Wait and see.
Some quick preparations and we'll be out in the streets. Till the next.
Nothing hurts as much as life.
See, this guy is just the shady individual. Well, this shady individual. So I killed, what, old Fatso and nobody else? Yeah, okay. That was a real abrupt thing. Ending to the fight. Is her magical device, is Triss Marigold's magical device still up here? Yes, it is.
Them Temerians, cowards all, fled across the Pontar, said I defended their fatherland.
Well, see, I was hoping to be able to use this with the chipped item, and thus I would be able to see if I can find Philippa Ironheart, but it doesn't seem like I can, and there's no storyline there saying I could do anything like that. May have gone the wrong direction there. Nope, that's good.
You alright?
Do we have any other items in our inventory? Let's see. We have this phylactery, and so I was thinking maybe if I took the chipped crystal here and put it in with the phylactery, we might be able to do that. But I guess not. We also bought the stuff to make some white gold, and with every white gold, that means we can make something else usually. I may not have any other ingredients to make anything else. Actually, it seems like I don't. Oh well. Well, at least I have the white gold for the next time I kill something unique. Continuing on with the storyline.
Damn it! Mistake.
Let me take my sword out. At the beginning of this game, he never did this, where he wouldn't take the sword out. But more and more lately, he's not pulling it fast enough.
Your bread, your coin, Cornish shine.
Let's see. And running around with your sword in your hand apparently is not a danger. You can't stab anybody with it. Verandi Bank. I was holding the A button when I ran next to it.
How can I be of service?
Well, convert some money.
Got some coin.
You've come to the right.
Barely any. Continue our running.
Another trip.
Let's see. So the quickest way to get to the docks would be to take a swim. At this point, I think the new NVIDIA driver that I stupidly didn't install fast enough or have automatically updating fixed whatever problem I was having with it overheating and locking up. Although I haven't seen it rain since then. We've played quite a few episodes, I just haven't been outside enough that the weather mechanics, I guess, have gone back to raining. And honestly, I just turn off the rain. If it is really the rain that is causing the problems, just turn it off or redo it so it's not as graphics intensive. I do love graphics, but I want smooth gameplay. I pretty much demand 100% smooth gameplay over graphics any day.
Good fight. Some nice footwork there.
Challenging me, or is it hell you want to face? A Witcher versus the Beast of Metina. Killer instinct versus primal rage.
You guys really from Nilfgaard?
We's from ploughing Metina, damn it! Oh, Nilfgaard. Raised by wild hounds on the windswept plains of Magdera. Brothers forged in bloodshed. Veterans of Metina's infamous filthy arenas. Who dares face the wild men of the south? Who will look the beasts in the eye?
Like to hire you to help out. We're staging a play.
Need us to kick some ass on stage?
Actually want you to usher. Keep the peace. Make sure no one's ass gets kicked, on stage or off.
Got the wrong men. Ass kicking's what we do.
What if I fight you and win?
How about a wager? If I beat Hal, you'll come work for me, gratis.
See, Hal's no fan of mummies. Failed romance. Spare you the details. You'll need something special to convince him. Here's an idea. Take us both on, same time. Fight at a sanctuary. A Witcher against the two-headed dragon of Metina.
What if I lose?
Oh, you'll lose. But we'll still do your little job. You'll just pay us double.
Let's fight.
Fine. Fight you both.
Cough up the coin first. Lose, and it stays with us.
Double your wages, as promised. But if I
14
win,
experience?
I get it back.
Now, finish him! Got something special lined up.
That's the first instance I've seen of us actually, can't drink this. Of getting any expertise that was not in an increment of multiples of 5. Not gonna win this. I am not gonna win this.
Well, my one. How like it? You can see it in his smile. We've time for a little rest. Then we'll guard whatever it is you want. Don't fret. We'll get there before any of the dancing starts. and we'll keep that coin. Right out?
Let's see. Try dive into the boat. Yeah. I'd recommend if you were playing to just pay them. Two on one. I probably would have gotten something if I had beaten them, but that would require better strategy than what I have. And it's not like you can level up much of anything. You can have put some green mutagens on yourself. You could have. I think that's about all you could do. Is green mutagens to increase your vitality. Try to level yourself up so that you have more vitality, but who's to say they didn't balance out for that? Can we get out of the water? Can I just push the witch hunter in the water?
Hello, fella.
Oh. As a merchant, but he's not a merchant shopkeeper. Work our way this way. Maybe this way. New. Let's see, can I get through this way? Nope.
Temple guard let even you into the city.
Shrine of the Eternal Flame.
Got my eye on you.
Almost made it there. This is an incredibly confused area of just trying to figure out where things are. She took 50 coins from me, and I imagine she might have some interesting books, being a bird. So we'll loot like the rotten thief that we are. Can you really play this game without stealing anything? I've heard some really conservative people who have tried to play games and not follow this loot mechanics and just be like, I'm gonna be the super nice guy, I'm not gonna loot anything. And I don't know if you can really do that in a lot of games. I think more often than not, you will be it would be so difficult. It might make you a really good gamer, very careful and very strategy, but it would be putting yourself through such a nightmare that you'd probably find it rather boring to play games and just burn out first.
Ah, there you are.
Managed to hire some ushers.
Wonderful. That's one matter resolved.
Wanted to talk about the text itself.
It's not at all badly written. In fact, I quite like it. I was willing to relax my standards to help Dudu, but we may have something very interesting here. I've very clear ideas who to cast as the servant, the witcher, and the queen, but I'm not certain who should play the prince and the princess.
Who's gonna play the Witcher?
Who's playing the Witcher?
An amateur. It'll be my first time working with him, but I'm confident he'll pull it off.
Newcomer to the troupe?
In a sense. Oh, stop pretending you don't know. I'm talking about you.
Oh, darn.
I'm no actor. Might not have noticed, but I'm a little low on emotional expression.
But that's perfect. After all, you're to play the Witcher, not the princess. Besides, you must appear on stage. Dudu must see you. It's the crux of this entire endeavor.
You're right. Just never thought I'd have to do something like this.
You'll be fine, dear. You need only strut on stage, great sword in hand, furl your brow, make some threatening faces, then deliver a few lines in a gravelly voice. Think you can manage?
Who's gonna play the... Are you gonna get
These
rich?
performances bring in much coin?
Well, it varies. On good days, the square is barely capable of accommodating everyone. Other times, we're lucky to earn a handful of coppers. Of course, we shall pay you a fee as well. You're a member of the ensemble now.
Thanks.
Who's gonna play the princess?
So, about the princess. Small part, but an important one. Any idea who could play her?
Priscilla would be the obvious choice. She's young and beautiful. Yet, I do have more stage experience.
Let's see. I think she should play the princess.
Role's yours. Talent and experience trump looks in my book.
I'm honored. I shall give it my all.
Well, that wasn't even my line of thinking. My line of thinking is that, from what I understand, Dudu is in love with Irina and just a friend with Priscilla. So obviously you would want someone he was in love with to show up.
So who do you see playing the Doppler Prince?
I'm finding it hard to decide between two candidates. Abelard Ritzer would be the safer bet. He's been part of our troupe for ages, has flawless technique, but he doesn't exactly captivate the crowds.
Who's your other option?
Maxim Bollier, outstanding actor, and audiences love him, but sadly I can never be sure he'll show up sober, or that he'll show up at all.
Let's not screw this up. Let's go with Albert.
Let's go with Abelard. I'll take a reliable artisan over an unpredictable artist any day.
Rightly so. The project is risky enough without our casting Maxim.
All right. Got the cast figured out.
It seems so. Prepared to plunge headlong into your career as a mama?
We can start now. Looked over the script out of curiosity. We can start anytime, even now.
Well, we've no time to lose. Come to the stage.
Zoltan, what are you doing here?
Prissy told me you ought to putting on a play. Were you playing the lead?
I'm not the lead.
Oh, I thought to myself, I'd sooner shave my beard than miss that. Tell me, Witcher, are you going to wear hose and a codpiece?
Calm, Geralt. You must focus your mind before you go on stage.
Good luck.
Ladies
I did not
and
actually read
gentlemen,
the lines.
most honorable citizens of the hallowed city of Novigrad, welcome. We have for you a tale moving and heartbreaking. Its title, A Changeling Rescued, or the Witcher's Triumph. The players, Witcher Geralt as himself, Katerina as the Queen, Leo Rybe as the humble servant, appearing as the Prince, a veteran of the Novigrad stage, Abelard Ritzer. And as the princess, renowned artiste, beloved queen of the stage, Irina Reynard.
So it's the cat right there. I may get really screwed up here. I did not look at the lines.
Majesty, the monster slayer awaits. Your summons he's answered and stands at the gates.
Show him in. I must speak to the man. Lest that dread beast take my daughter's hand. Witcher, your task is a matter most tender. A monster shall show at tonight's feastly splendor. Stand guard, beware, kill the beast if he shows, and a grateful queen shall reward your woes.
To slay beasts most foul, 'twas for this I was made. I kill as my calling, not just to get paid.
He's swallowed the bait, this fool of a witcher. I'll ensure the foul bow reveals his true figure. The monster revealed, the witcher shall strike. The beast will he slay, thrust his head on a pike.
Ah, my child will pity her love, this beast, but a fiend and a maid. No, this must cease.
Did I use the right line? I don't know.
Gathered are we, a host fair and noble, to celebrate this day, the princess's betrothal.
Alas, no monster do I see or hear. Perhaps midst the guests he hides, in fear.
My dear, long have we hid our love's tender fires. In stealth we'd meet, in deceit like liars. Tonight shall it end, be my wife, that's my plea. Our hearts torment over, we shall love for centuries.
Oh, darling, I will, I will, I will.
Wait, with wine must we toast this moment joyful. If not, a foul curse shall rend your lives woeful.
Treason! 'Tis not wine, but a brew spiked with silver. Soon all shall see my true monstrous figure.
Hark, hark, 'tis no prince, but a Doppler impostor. Seems men's hearts can love, for changelings foster.
Behold, Witcher, the beast of which I spoke. Unleash your sword. Let fly the killing stroke.
Stop. Stop. Beast or man, 'tis my love, my betrothed.
Sheath your blades, fear a Doppler. 'Tis a thing most foolish. Changing one's shape does not make one ghoulish. Remember, 'tis not flesh a monster makes. But a lack of morals, and a surfeit of cakes.
Oops.
Witcher, 'tis true. This wretch's foul suspicions tainted my mind with this plan so malicious. The Doppler must live. My daughter he'll wed. Beast or man, she loves him truly, without dread.
'Tis our tale's end, good folk, and its moral is this. Show love for Dopplers.
Oops.
As well as for fish.
The Witcher is just a true Doppler's friend. you foul page! In chains you shall end!
Guard! Call the guard! Remove the traitor at once!
Hey, hear the princess's command? Come up here.
So we found him.
Come on then, Governor. Up you go. On stage.
Toss the traitor scum in the dungeon!
Don't be afraid. In the end, everyone will live happily ever after. Doppler and Princess wed the same night. The servant's heart melted. He wept at the sight.
Dopplers to the stake! Burn them all! He's right. I'm mummers. Don't know the Eternal Fire's commandments?
Blasphemers! Order teach them respect for the faith! What are you on about? Shut the fuck up and clap before I tear you new arseholes! Tear me a new one? We'll see about that. On your feet, boys! Give them a taste of hell in the name of the church! Give us a hand, Witcher. Can't take them on our own. Get him! You ain't coming down here, man.
So I think I did about 50-50 there. Got half of the things right and half of the things wrong. I could have definitely done a lot worse, considering I didn't actually read it. This is the point in the game where they really just made me suffer for not actually reading the things we were supposed to have read.
Like some decent diversion, eh? Now, come on. Dudu awaits backstage.
Let's see, a little bit of food. They were probably gonna throw food up there too. Let's see. That must all be fake food.
Nowadays,
She's
one
back
note, one
this
word
way.
enough to send you to the store. Anyway,
In we go.
Geralt, you recognized me. How'd you do it?
Greetings, Dudu. Heard about that souvenir Horson left on your face.
So, you know everything? Have you seen Ciri?
No. Still looking for her.
Geralt! Masterful! You did great. Haven't they laughed that hard in ages? Lads won't believe it when I tell them.
Explain one thing to me. How'd you and Dandelion manage to displease Reuven, Horson, and the Temple Guard all at the same time?
It's not as if we planned it.
I know Ciri went back to Horson's to get you. How'd you manage to escape?
I ran after her, wanting to keep up, but I'd have been a hindrance. She called out to me and treated me to shapeshift and disappear. I tried to find them, Ciri and Dandelion. It was as if they turned to vapor. Fearing for my life, I shifted each day, becoming someone else. Even considered turning into Ciri to trick her pursuers, but...
Slow down, Marmalade. Geralt, when did you last see Cirilla? Been a while, hasn't it?
A while, yeah.
For me, likewise. Must be a full-grown lass by now. Do us a wee favour. Show us Ciri for a moment.
Geralt?
I guess we need to see what she looks like.
Transform. Change into her.
I feel strange. Both of you staring at me bug-eyed. Is that enough?
idea.
Not angry with me, are you, Geralt?
No.
I feel relieved.
And Dandelion? Were you able to find him?
Witch hunters nabbed him, but there's good news too.
Menga's dead.
Menga's dead.
Ugh, a fiend. Good thing someone finally killed it, though another just as bad or worse would likely take its place.
Wouldn't be so quick to assume. Got a feeling it could be a decent fellow.
What's he talking about?
We think we can free Dandelion. Just need your help.
What could I do?
Take on Menga's appearance, then go and give the order for Dandelion to be moved to Oxenfurt.
We'll lie in ambush in a ravine en route. Spring Dandelion from the convoy when it rolls by.
Wait, not so fast. How am I to be Menga? And I've no notion where Dandelion's being held.
No one knows Menga's dead. No need to worry about being exposed.
No one save you? Would this have anything to do with the fire at the witch hunter's barracks?
We were in the area.
I sorely regret not seeing that.
Dandelion's on Temple Isle, imprisoned there. You'll need to find out exactly where.
But what if they grow suspicious? Start asking questions?
I'll bet my best axe no one will pester the commander of the Temple Guard. Besides, you're a Doppler and an actor and a Doppler. Got double the spark to improvise your way out of any situation. If things get spicy, you'll just nip round the corner and transform into a buxom wench, a jackdaw, or whatever else strikes your fancy.
Of course, it's that simple. Thanks.
Listen, you'll manage. Everybody believes Menga's missing. You can make up any story you want.
My lads and me will lie in ambush in the ravine. Geralt will then join us and we'll await word from you.
But how am I to contact you as Menga? Send word that the convoy's left.
You'll need to figure that out. Come on, Guile's your middle name.
So, we all clear? Dudu, get your ass to Temple Isle. I'm off to assemble my crew. And we'll be waiting for you, Geralt.
We could use some help. Let's talk to Dijkstra.
We could use a bit of support. Let me talk to Dijkstra. Catch him in a good mood and he just might lend us a few bodies.
We'd manage. We would. We're just my lads. But if you miss Siggy that much...
He's the one's got a soft spot for me. Said so himself recently.
Whoa, wait! Hold on! What happens after? I hope you don't expect me to continue as Menga, live like Chappelle, burning the occasional heretic to keep up appearances?
No. Once it's over, we expect to see you at the Rosemary in time, where we'll all meet.
To get pissed like wild badgers. So, settled? Let's get to work.
Not bad. Not bad at all for your first time out. Just a few minor trip-ups.
The performance in general, what did you think?
I doubt the audience understood it all, but that's to be expected. I'm just pleased the Puffins got the word out. That was quite the crowd. You were right to cast Abelard as the prince. It's likely Maxim would have shown up drunk as a fish or forgotten about the premiere altogether. Here you are. Your fee. I must admit your style of mumming, well, it's quite minimalist. Did you study anywhere?
At Kaer Morhen. Minimum expression means maximum effect. Thanks for the coin. Take care now.
So... maybe I could have chosen Priscilla. I probably should have kept the male actor the same. I definitely should have read the... let's see... the play. Let's see, is it still here? Hasty note, unsent letter, letter of safe conduct. Nope, looks like they took it from me. But yeah, if I had actually read the lines, I could have possibly avoided that whole fight.
Geralt!
So nothing
care
new
now.
to say to her. Getting 5 experience and a little bit of crowns. And so when I get like 5 experience and 20 crowns, does that mean I did alright? Or did just poorly?
On your way? Or will you stay longer?
Poet under pressure. Now that the bodies have dissolved, you can get a couple more things. One thing that definitely was apparent in the play, and I don't know why they don't just pre-render this. I think if you had pre-rendered most of that, so the animations of the characters, and just overlaid the text options, and then very quickly cut to 1 or 2 of the response videos, it would work a lot better, because this engine, which is very common, I don't know if this is Unreal or Unity, or maybe this isn't either actually. This engine in particular has a bug where the things just don't load in. The necklace in particular, the helmet on the guy, when we're watching that cutscene and the helmet disappears, then it reappears. The necklace on the princess in the play, the queen in the play, it would not load in and reappear. It's not good, and it's been doing this. I've seen this happen in so many games. So many games has that happened, and I want them to fix it. I do not want to see the next big ticket game like this have this bug. I want everything to get loaded in at the same time and not have that problem. It's really, really distracting. I don't care if you have to lower the quality to do it, or tell me tell me I have 2 options. Tell me I can lower the quality so everything loads in, or tell me that I can have the highest quality and then I'll have that bug. I don't think anybody wants that though. I don't think anybody for a second wants things to just pop in and pop out. It's silly. We're going to talk to Dijkstra, and then after he's done talking, that's going to be the end of this episode.
I do. What do you want?
I'm also going to play him Gwent.
Philippa Eilhart. Had any news?
Just good.
Meaning?
After Radovid popped her eyes out, she disappeared without a trace. If I've any luck, she's finally eating dirt.
Thought you two were close.
We were, until Philippa sent assassins after me.
And I see you're dabbling in politics.
Surprised to see you still dabbling in politics.
It's quite simple, Geralt. I cannot be indifferent to Redania's fate. Call it patriotic concern.
So it's concern that compels you to bump off Radovid?
I think often of the country and its future. And the more I think, the clearer it becomes that as long as Radovid sits on the throne, Redania has no future.
So let's ask that favor.
Recently mentioned you, have something of a soft spot for me. Gotta ask you a favor.
Oh, that's quite the start, Geralt. What's it you want?
Need to carry out an ambush. Could use a few of your men.
An ambush? What's this about?
Give me men who will survive the fight. They can tell you afterwards.
I like you, Geralt. That's why I'll give you not 1, not 2, but 3 of my best men.
I was hoping for a number ending in teen.
I was hoping for a number ending in teen.
Teen? How many best men you think I have?
More than 3, maybe.
I'll give you your team once you tell me what your plan planning.
Just tell him. Every time we've tried to lie to him, he's seen through us.
Need to attack a Temple Guard convoy.
Wouldn't have any other favors to ask, would you? Search your heart. Let me know.
You can only give me 3 men, really?
Since you aim to stick your prick in the eternal fire itself, I can't even give you that number.
Mean you refuse to help?
I mean that at the agreed time and place, you will find 6 men waiting who have absolutely nothing to do with me. Is that clear?
As a bright summer day. Thanks.
Okay, so I talked him up to 6 men. Hopefully that's gonna be enough. It probably will be. And that's gonna be the end of this episode. I'm gonna play him Gwent off screen. You don't need to sit here and watch me lose at Gwent over and over and over again. And then we will continue the story right from here. As always, I ask you to like, share, subscribe, comment if you want to, and watch every second of my videos. All that helps me out with YouTube. If you want to support me, you can do that by clicking on my name, Rydo. On the right will be a blue button that says support this channel. Click it and make a donation. If you want to friend or follow me on basically any social media site, there's a whole bunch of links down below. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening.